Hello, sweet learners. You're most welcome in the channel KV Exam Idea. Today we start a new topic, class Earth History, and topic name is How, When, and Where. I hope this video will be useful for you. I request you please like our channel KV Exam Idea and subscribe it to click on the red bell icon. In this video, we will discuss the following points: how important are dates, how do we periodize, what is colonial, how do we know administration, source of information, and what do official records not tell. How important are dates? History is synonymous with dates. We compare the past with present. We continue to associate history with a string of dates. We study dates to find out the sequence of events and significance of events. For example, watching someone sip a cup of tea at a roadside tea stall, you may wonder, when did people begin to drink tea or coffee? Which dates were important? Selection of dates depends on the story of past. Focusing on a particular set of events is important. By studying the dates, regions, and consequences of events are understood in better way. How do we periodize? First, James Mill, a Scottish economist and popular philosopher, tried to periodize our history. He wrote a book, The History of British India, in 1817. Students, remember this book name? This is very important. And James Mill divided Indian history into three periods, such as first is Hindu, second is Muslim, and third is British. And this periodization came to be widely accepted. James Mill, how do we periodize under this? According to Mill, only British rules, culture, and laws could make Indians civilized. There are significant sources to study the periods of events, and by studying different historical events, a string of time periods can be formed. What is colonial? Let's understand the word colonial. When the subjugation of one country by another country leads to change in social, cultural, economic, and political spheres, it leads to colonization. British rule brought about changes in values and tastes, customs, and practices. How do we know administration? One important source of the official records of the British administration. So, first we understand the British rule according to official records. The British felt all important documents and letters needed to be preserved. Specialized instructions like archives and museums were established to preserve important records. Administrative sources like represents half of the picture, as they all were written and maintained by the British officials. Only British officials shown their good things. Several other sources studied together give a better picture of administration. Sources of information. These were the sources of information for the British: official records, letters, memos, surveys, newspapers, magazines, autobiographies, reports, experience of travelers, novels, and poems are some important sources of information of British rule and atrocities. The practice of surveying became common under colonial administration. Surveys like botanical, zoological, archaeological, anthropological, and forest surveys were in the list of British administration. Sources kept and written by both Indians and British studies together represent several aspects of British rule and their efforts to modernize or subjugate Indian population. What do official records not tell? The official records do not tell about the needs of people of India. Many official records hide the truth and only show one aspect of the event. The official records does not represent the fallouts of British administration and also do not represent the reactions and situation of Indians of every sphere of society. Thank you for watching. Like our channel and subscribe it to click on the red bell icon.